You're gonna need a partner for this one. You're gonna put your back up against the wall and perform a traditional wall squat. Now from here, what you wanna focus on obviously is getting the quads working, keep your back up against the wall, but you're gonna put all your weight onto one side. Now when your weight's on one side, your partner is gonna pull the band, and how am I gonna have to resist the band? By extending my knee. And that's gonna create a lot more quad activation. And I'm just holding this position. You can see my quad's shaking here. This is not easy at all. The more Mike pulls, the more this is gonna make me have to recruit that quad muscle. I'm just holding this for upwards of 45 seconds. And then once I start fatiguing, I'm gonna come on back. Whew.
This is a goblet squat. I'm demonstrating it with a kettlebell. That doesn't mean that you can't do it with a different type of weight like a dumbbell. I'm holding the kettlebell by the horns. I have my feet about shoulder width apart. I like to bring my feet out a little bit. Honestly, it all depends on what squat form feels best for you in terms of your hip and feet alignment. Now I'm gonna keep this bell close to me, keep my shoulder blades squeezed back. And now I'm gonna keep my chest up as I squat down. As I lower, hold at the bottom, stand tall. I'm going to repeat that. So all the same rules apply with just your regular good squat form. It's now just holding a weight. I want to show from the side. With the goblet squat, it's all about keeping your chest up, not letting your upper back round and bend at the bottom. So you'll see from the side, keep the weight close, keep the chest up as you perform the goblet squat. These are reverse Nordic curls. So instead of with the traditional Nordic hamstring curl, where it's really focused on the hamstrings, this exercise actually focuses on the quads. So as I go back, I'm actually pushing down into the ground with my shins. I'll do it here without the pad so that you can see a little bit more. I use the pad for more comfort on the knees, but it's going back and pushing my shins and my feet down into the ground. As I go back, I'm feeling a stretch here. I'm feeling my quads working and then pushing to come back up. You can also go back on your toes as well. That's okay too. You'll feel more of a stretch here. It's a matter of what feels more comfortable for you. Right now, being up on my toes feels more comfortable, so I'm gonna stay there. But I'm here pushing my shins and my feet into the ground. As I go back, I'm staying strong through my core, feeling my quads work, and then coming back up.
For this exercise, you're gonna wrap a band against a stable surface, place the other end of the band behind your knee, and you're gonna walk out until you find a good amount of resistance here. So you're gonna find a certain position for here. For me, this is about a good amount of resistance. I'm gonna lift the opposite leg off the floor, and I'm gonna bring this leg in front of me and then perform a single leg squat, kind of like a pistol squat. So I'm gonna lower myself down and then push back up. Again, lower myself down, make sure this knee stays straight, it doesn't collapse in. It stays straight, I keep my body upright, squat down. I should be feeling a lot of the muscles in the front of the thigh working, particularly the quads here, and then come back up.
Okay, so with this exercise, I have a band set up around the bottom of my foot. I have the rest of the band set up around my upper back and my shoulders. Keeping it in place with my hands here, that helps to keep with the alignment that I want. Now, I'm gonna get my back foot supported on an elevated surface. But really my back foot is like a kickstand. I have most of my weight in my front leg. Now I'm gonna lower down as low as I can. It's gonna be slack on the band, but then when I press up, there's gonna be tension on the band. So lower down, slowly control it, then fire up against it. This is what it's gonna look like for alignment things. Keep your chest upright, keep your trunk here, don't lean side to side. When you lower down, keep everything stacked. Don't let your knee cave in or pelvis rotate or anything. Focus on those cues as you go.